Have you ever dreamed of a place where city life and pristine nature live in perfect harmony? Welcome to the northern side of Zurich, a side of this iconic Swiss city that many travelers miss, but one you'll never forget. Forget the usual tourist trails for a moment. We're about to dive into a world of vibrant neighborhoods, tranquil riversides, and hidden gems that reveal the true soul of Zurich. Imagine starting your day not in a bustling city center, but in a place where modern architecture meets green, open spaces. This is Oerlikon, a district that's completely reinvented itself. It's buzzing with energy, home to incredible markets like the one at Marktplatz Oerlikon. Picture this, strolling past stalls overflowing with fresh, local produce, artisanal cheeses that smell absolutely divine, and colorful flowers. You grab a coffee, chat with the friendly vendors, and just soak in the authentic local atmosphere. It's not just a market, it's the heartbeat of the neighborhood. And just a short walk away, the concrete gives way to lush greenery. We're heading into the MFO Park, but this isn't your average city park. It's a breathtaking vertical garden built on the steel framework of a former machine factory. Walking through its trellised walls, with vines climbing high above you, feels like stepping into a futuristic botanical wonderland. The view from the top deck is spectacular, offering a unique perspective of the city's transformation. It's a symbol of Zurich's innovative spirit, turning industrial history into a living, breathing work of art. But the real magic of northern Zurich is how quickly you can escape into nature. We're now heading towards the river Limmat. Forget crowded tour boats. Here, you can rent your own little boat or even a stand-up paddleboard and glide along the calm, clear water at your own pace. The sunlight sparkles on the surface, historic buildings line the banks, and you can see swans drifting peacefully by. It's moments like these where you feel completely connected to the city and nature at the same time that make a trip truly special. This is just the beginning of our journey. Stick around because we've got so much more to show you. From hidden culinary spots to breathtaking hilltop views that will make you fall in love with Zurich all over again. All right, now that you've had a taste of the urban nature blend, let's venture a little further into the green heart of northern Zurich. We're heading up to KB Furberg, one of the city's local mountains. The hike up is just as beautiful as the destination. We're walking through a dense, quiet forest. The air is crisp and clean, and the only sounds are the rustling leaves and birdsong. It's hard to believe we're still within the city limits. This is where Zurich residents come to recharge, to go for a run, or to simply walk their dogs. It's an authentic slice of Swiss life. And then you reach the top. From the observation tower, the Wade, you get an absolutely stunning panoramic view. You can see the entire city of Zurich spread out below you, the shimmering lake stretching into the distance. And on a clear day, the magnificent snow-capped Alps forming a dramatic backdrop. It's a truly breathtaking sight that puts everything into perspective. You can pinpoint the places you've been and see the vastness of the nature that surrounds this incredible city. It's the perfect spot for that postcard-worthy photo, feeling refreshed from our hike. It's time to explore another unique neighborhood, Industry Quartier, also known as Zurich West. This area is the epitome of cool. Once a gritty industrial zone, it has been reborn as the city's creative and cultural hub. Think of it as Zurich's Brooklyn. Old factories have been transformed into art galleries, independent theaters, and designer shops. You can wander for hours, discovering amazing street art on brick walls, popping into concept stores, and feeling the vibrant artistic pulse of the city. One of the standout landmarks here is the Viaduct. It's a series of railway arches that have been cleverly converted into a boutique shopping street. Underneath the arches, you'll find a fantastic indoor food market, Marktthal im Viaduct, alongside unique fashion stores and design shops. It's the perfect place to find a one-of-a-kind souvenir or to grab a delicious lunch. The atmosphere is lively and trendy, a testament to Zurich's ability to blend its history with contemporary culture seamlessly. As the afternoon sun begins to dip lower, let's find a spot to relax by the water again. This time, we're at one of the local bodies, the beloved river and lake swimming areas that are a quintessential part of Zurich life in the summer. We're heading to the Flussbad Oberletten. This isn't just a place to swim, it's a social hub. People are sunbathing on the wooden decks, jumping into the refreshing river current and letting it carry them downstream. It's an incredibly fun and invigorating experience. You swim alongside locals, share a laugh, and truly feel like you're part of the community. It's the perfect way to cool off and experience summer in Zurich, like a true local. Now, no trip is complete without diving into the local food scene, and Northern Zurich has some incredible culinary secrets to share. We're moving away from the fancy downtown restaurants and into the neighborhoods where you find the real flavors of the city. We're starting back in Oerlikon, which isn't just a market hub. It's a melting pot of cultures, and its food scene reflects that. You can find everything here, from traditional Swiss eateries serving hearty classics to amazing international restaurants. We found this incredible little spot that serves the most amazing fondue. Rich and creamy, perfect for dipping crusty bread into. It's the ultimate Swiss comfort food experience. But the culinary adventure doesn't stop there. Let's head back to the trendy Zurich West. This area is a foodie's paradise. One of the most iconic places to eat here is Frau Gerald's Garden, a quirky and charming urban garden and restaurant. It's built from stacked shipping containers, surrounded by vegetable and herb beds. The vibe is incredibly relaxed and bohemian. You can grab a locally brewed beer, enjoy a fresh, seasonal meal made with ingredients grown right there in the garden, and chill out under the fairy lights. It's a magical spot, especially in the evening. And for something a little different, we're going to explore the area around the university, which is just on the edge of this northern region. It's bustling with students and has a ton of affordable, delicious eateries. We're grabbing a bratwurst VAM grill from a street vendor, classic Zurich experience. This grilled sausage, served with a piece of bread and some spicy mustard, is simple but so satisfying. It's the perfect on-the-go snack as you explore. You eat it standing up, chatting with friends, just like the locals do. Of course, we can't talk about Switzerland without mentioning chocolate. While the famous chocolatiers have their flagship stores downtown, Northern Zurich has its own sweet spots. We discovered a small, family-run chocolate shop tucked away on a quiet street. The passion and craftsmanship are evident in every single piece. We got to sample some unique flavors, like chili-infused dark chocolate and salted caramel truffles. It's a more personal and intimate chocolate experience, far from the tourist crowds. To cap off our culinary journey, we're finding a cozy riverside cafe along the Lamont. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow over the water, we're enjoying a coffee and a slice of Zuckerkirsch torte, a delicious cherry and almond cake. It's these quiet, simple moments savoring a local delicacy while watching the city transition from day to night that create the most lasting memories. Northern Zurich proves that you don't need a Michelin star to have an unforgettable meal. You just need to know where to look. As our journey through the northern side of Zurich comes to an end, let's take a moment to reflect on what makes this part of the city so special. It's a place of beautiful contrasts. We've seen sleek, modern architecture standing next to repurposed industrial relics. We've walked from a bustling urban market straight into a serene, ancient forest. We've floated down a crystal-clear river with the city skyline as our backdrop. This is where innovation meets tradition and where city life seamlessly blends with the tranquility of nature. What I love most is the authentic vibe. This isn't a part of the city that's just for tourists. This is where people live, work, and play. When you're hiking up KB Furberg, you're sharing the path with local families. When you're swimming in the Lamont at Oberletten, you're splashing around with Zurich residents cooling off after work. When you're grabbing a bite in Zurich West, you're surrounded by the city's creative and youthful energy. You get a real sense of what it's like to live in this amazing place. This trip has been about discovering the unexpected. It was about finding beauty in a vertical park built on an old factory frame, about feeling the thrill of floating down a river in the middle of a city, and about tasting the incredible flavors hidden in neighborhood cafes and quirky garden restaurants. It's proof that sometimes the most rewarding travel experiences happen when you step just a little bit off the beaten path. So, the next time you think of Zurich, I hope you'll remember its northern side. Remember the panoramic views from the hilltop, the creative energy of the industry quartier, the peaceful moments by the river, and the vibrant life in Oerlikon. Zurich is so much more than just banks and luxury watches. It's a city with a green soul, a creative heart, and a welcoming spirit. It's a place that surprised and delighted us at every turn, and I have no doubt it will do the same for you. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure through northern Zurich. I hope it's inspired you to explore this incredible side of the city for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe for more travel stories from off the beaten path. Let us know in the comments what your favorite hidden gem was. Until next time, happy travels!